Hey, Roger Davis, I wanted to just connect with you a little bit with the COVID-19 and all of the stuff that you and I and literally the world has been dealing with. I know it's been on your mind. It's definitely been on your schedule every day. It's been on your schedule. So I just want to talk with you a little bit just about how that may impact some things coming up. Obviously, with us, you have a reservation this summer for a camp experience, and I want to talk with you about the locations and also some options for you in the future. So first of all, when we just think about the locations, I would encourage you to think about that in maybe three different ways: colleges, universities, conference centers, and then city venues, things like going to the beach. They think about the summer very, very differently. Obviously, for a college, even the money that you pay and the money we pay them is very secondary for them. Academics is the first primary responsibility they have. We all understand that. And for many of them right now, they're trying to figure out how to end their spring. They have college students with dorms that are still full. They don't know when they're doing graduation. They're trying to figure out summer terms. Some of them are even talking about fall. Are we going to be able to have students on campus this fall? Because they have to make some of those decisions right now. We're staying in contact with all of our college locations and talking with them about the possibilities and opportunities. Some of them are concerned that that's not going to be an opportunity this summer, and so we're navigating those conversations with them to see what can safely happen and what can happen within the infrastructure of their campus and also your needs. And so we definitely will continue to have dialogue with them. If a change happens, we will definitely follow up with you and talk about that. I'm going to talk about some options here in a minute. Conference centers, city venues, they're very much focused on the summer and doing everything they can to serve well and be safe in the process. So with options, if your camp has to be canceled, you do have a few options. First of all, even if you just want to move back, even if your camp's not canceled and you want to move back during the summer, you definitely can call us, our team. We'll talk about that. But you have one of two options. Number one, you can simply say, we want to move our camp back. Our camp got canceled. We can't host it. Let's say 2nd of June, 1st of June, into May, whenever that could be. We can move you back into July. No problem. Everything 100% transfers. The second option is if you cannot do a camp this summer because it got canceled. In other words, we cannot host that camp safely. There's not another option for you this summer. We will give you a COVID-19 credit on 2021. Now, let me mention that. Obviously, we've always said deposits are non-refundable, non-transferable. The reason why, they've already been spent. They've already done all the prep and all the planning for what it takes for the summer to give you the camp experience that you deserve and expect. We do all that ahead of time. We've been working on it for literally 14 months. It's all ready to go. We will definitely make sure you get that content, but that has already been spent. So we can't necessarily refund deposits, but what we want to do is we want to partner with you well. We really love your church and we love the opportunity to partner with the local church. So we will give you a COVID-19 credit if we cannot host the camp. We can't host the camp safely. You don't have an option to come. We want to do everything we possibly can. So here's how this will work. Our staff, we have an amazing staff at Wine360. If your camp is compromised, it can't happen. Our team will make contact with you. We will call you. We will talk with you about these two different options and find out the best one that serves you and your church. That's really important for us. We want to make sure you are served well. One of the core values here at Wine360 has always been, we crush hassles. That's been a part of what we do with our team. I hope you've seen that in your relationships in the past. I definitely hope you see that in your relationship in the future. But I promise you, our team will do everything we possibly can to serve your church well. That's extremely important to me. It's extremely important to everybody here at Wine360. We want to come alongside you and be a great partner. We realize this is not you and not us. This is us together, and we definitely are better together. So we want to do a great job of serving you well in the process. As I think about this in closing, one of the things that I'm reminded of in our small group, we've been studying Psalms and Proverbs the last couple of weeks, and even as I think about one of my favorites, Psalm 23, it says, though I walk through the valley of shadow of death. And on that concept is Jesus is not waiting. God's not waiting for us on the other side. He's walking with us through it, the scripture says. And I take great comfort to know he's with me right now. He's walking me through this scenario. When I think about Shadrach, Meshach, and Abednego, what's going on? They're in the fiery furnace. God doesn't pull them out of the fiery furnace. He sends Jesus into the fiery furnace. Isn't that an amazing thought that Jesus was actually with them in their moment? I think about John 16:33, even when Jesus at the end of his time on earth, and he talks to his followers, and what does he say? He says, hey, in me you can have peace. In the world there'll be tribulation, but take heart, I have overcome the world. That's great encouragement for me. I hope it's great encouragement for you that in Jesus we can have peace. We realize we live in a world right now that has tribulation. We realize even after COVID-19 is hopefully a distant memory, there still will be a world full of sin with tribulation. But in Jesus we can find great peace. So right now, even as we walk through these moments, I know we're going to look back and say, man, didn't God move in amazing ways? I hope that's true in your life. I hope that's true in your ministry right now. I hope that's true in your student's life. But I promise you this, we can take heart We serve a God who's overcome the world. We look forward to talking with you soon. And again, our team will follow up with any needs along the way. See you soon.